Mic on in both, and then feedback loop starts happening.
Sorry, I didn't know I wasn't muted when I coughed. Apologies.
Please go ahead. You are live. Liz, can you hear us? Okay. So let's just say a few words. Like we will be kicking off the program because you are live on stage.
I think there's going to be a bit of an echo because I can't turn off the sound on Zoom. So Sarah Beth and Arthur, I just co-hosted y'all so I can close the Zoom and it should keep going for everyone. And then I can do my little hello over here. Well, welcome everybody to the AI Hackathon. That is Brains Behind the Bots, a totally human event. And look at me, I'm human. I am not AI. I don't know how to prove it though, because you can't really tell anymore. Should I drink water? You could probably have programmed that in. Maybe you'll never know. Maybe you're just going to have to trust us. And maybe this is all about authenticity and trust, and that's why we're here together. This is my test run for the AI Hackathon, and I hope it's working. Let me know.
Bots and whatever's in between, please put your caffeinated hands together for one of the 7 powerhouse teams that made this whole experiment possible. the marketing team. These legends didn't just handle branding, messaging, graphics, and distribution. They basically made sure you even knew this event existed. Email, socials, audience wrangling. If it looked good or showed up in your inbox at 2 a.m., blame them. Leading the charge, Dara Berg, our fearless commander of pixels and puns. Followed by the Dream Team, Allison Gillespie, Summer Martinez, Megan Martin, Heidi Hiller, and Vivian Naiga, the squad who turned my glitchy nonsense into something actually worth attending. Seriously, without them, this event would just be me yelling into the void, and nobody wants a 90-minute solo glitch rant. Trust me, I've tested it. So spark some applause, smash those emoji reactions, and welcome the marketing masterminds to the stage.
Hello. I have nothing planned, but this is just testing. Test.
Fantastic. So if you said a few words, and then I'm wondering here in this interactive component, what does that look like? Or do you just pass it on to the next team after you're basically done with the segment? Liz, if you have any thoughts on that, feel free to pinch in.
I think we should just pass the torch to everybody. So if that's how they want to show, Sarah Beth, I guess that would be my question to you.
Yeah, so I think like whenever the last person is to talk about, you know, the presentation on this on the marketing team, that could be you, Dara, or whomever, that just can just say, and now let's hear it from our production team.
Got it.
Okay.
And now let's hear it from our production team. Are they on?
Time to meet another one of our 7 superstar squads. The folks who made sure this wasn't just a marketing mirage or a calendar invite with vibes. Say hello to the production team. These geniuses figured out the streaming solution, the tech stack, the how do we actually do this for real part of the puzzle. Basically, they kept us from becoming a tragic case study in buffering wheels. Co-leading this powerhouse, Michelle Kerr and Anka Triffin, our captains of cables and chaos. Joining them, the behind-the-scenes magicians, Pete Wilhelm and Jennifer Pitt. Without this crew, you'd be staring at a blank Zoom screen while I tried to freestyle the whole event. And while I would thrive, you probably wouldn't. So crank up those emoji claps and welcome the production pros who kept this circus running on actual electricity.
All right. So at this point, we would have our production team talk about how amazing we all were, and we would take all of the time that was allotted to us because there's a lot of things that we worked on. And then when we are done, we are going to pass it on to, but this is where we're also going to have the opportunity actually to have multiple people on stage, and they will take turns talking about their involvement in their respective fields. So once that's over, I will pass it on to the partnership team, and here we go.
Give a standing ovation, or at least a very aggressive emoji clap, for another one of our 7 secret weapons, the partnerships team. These humans wrangled the in-kind magic and the financial fuel that helped power this event. They're the reason we could keep the lights on and the streams flowing. Leading the charge, Liz, fearless leader of Club Ichi, and oh yeah, the host of this entire dang show. Backing her up with partnership assists, Megan Martin and Christine Glover. And fun fact, they made sure the bots got paid. But the brains behind the bots? Yeah, those crazies did all this for vibes alone. So make some noise for the partnerships crew, keeping us funded, funky, and fully operational.
This link real quick.
Looks like I'm back on
And then I will.
live. Hi. More bots, more people, more me. We're talking about partners.
Yeah, you were standing in for the partnership team. So now we're ready to pass it on to Is It AI? So if you want to just do that really quick, then I'm going to get them on stage. Pass it on to Is It AI?
Okay. My challenge is that I have the Zoom going back here and I can't mute them. So, and apparently they hang up.
My
So
challenge is that
Yeah, so we'll make sure that during the actual live, once you are whoever will be hosting Zoom is not you, so that we don't necessarily have you trapped in there. And when we pass it to Is It AI, Arthur, are you hosting it? I'm going to add you on stage right now. So are you hosting it? So is let's say partnership team passing it on to you, or am
Yes.
I playing your video first and then you come on stage?
I have no video. Yeah, I'm coming right on stage after our intro from Glitch.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's do that really quick. I'm going to remove you for a second. So partnership team, pass it on to the next item on the agenda.
Humans, bots, and everyone still wondering if their cat is secretly a machine learning model, our next session is about to blur some lines, leading us into a game I'm already obsessed with. Is It AI? Is none other than Arthur Karikis, owner of Fusion Events. Now, I don't know exactly what Arthur has cooked up, but here's my guess. We'll stare at suspiciously perfect headshots and try to guess if they're real people or AI's attempt at reinventing humanity. Maybe he'll throw in some wedding playlists and we'll decide if they were crafted by a DJ or a chatbot with questionable taste. Or maybe he'll just show us a bunch of emails and we'll all scream, "Yep, AI wrote that," because who else starts with, "Hope this finds you well"? Arthur has made a career out of blending creativity, tech, and entertainment, and now he's putting you in the hot seat. Get ready to guess, debate, and probably be wrong. Please welcome Arthur Karikis. And let's find out once and for all. Is it AI?
That's what this hackathon's about. Brain behind the bots, brain behind the bots. Learning together, giving all we've got.
Am I singing or is it AI? I don't know. All right, this is my test. Live. Mike's hot.
Fantastic. Arthur, are you sharing screen or what's happening during the segment?
Nope. I'm gonna do my own.
Okay. All right. So then you'd also be passing it on to then our next segment, which is metrics.
Which is sorry, I have the Zoom coming in my ear as well.
I know Liz has the same challenge. So metrics is our next segment. So would you pass it on to them? Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass it to the metrics team. So there you go.
All right, humans, bots, and data dashboards. Next up is the crew that actually answers the question, was this whole thing successful, or did we just vibe really hard? Introducing the metrics and surveys team, the ones tracking what we're measuring, how we're measuring it, and whether I should add statistically significant to my LinkedIn skills. At the helm, Dax, our fearless data wrangler, with brilliant backup from Rachel Chesser and Ilaria Chang. Without this team, we'd have no idea if you loved this event, hated it, or just logged in for the networking games. Basically, they're the reason we'll have proof this wasn't just a group hallucination. So flood the chat with numbers, emojis, or at least a fake pie chart, and welcome the metrics and surveys team.
And hear both. So or maybe ideally, whoever goes from Zoom to StreamYard should close Zoom and go to StreamYard because they're gonna get
once they're out of Zoom, they should be out of Zoom. They can always go back if they want to, but for the StreamYard part, they shouldn't be in two channels because it's gonna mess up with their audio, like hearing even. So anyway, you are standing in for Dax, and I'm sorry I cut you off earlier. Were you trying to tell me something?
No, it's fine. I was talking to the Zoom people. I was saying that they should, if they're going to stay on Zoom, I was telling Sarah to tell them just turn their speaker on Zoom to like something that's not their that they're not using, so they can still be in Zoom, but they won't hear Zoom. But
you're gonna
that
mess
might be
them
too
up. Their
complicated.
settings
Yeah.
will be messed up forever if you do that. So right now, let's see what's next. I need to pass on to attend the experience, and Liz can be standing in for whomever that is. So that being said, pass it on, Arthur.
Passing it on to Liz from the attendee experience team.
To the actual video. So attend. Yeah, perfect. Something like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Next, it's time to celebrate the team that made sure your experience wasn't just clicking a broken reg link and crying into your inbox. Say hello to the attendee experience team. These legends wrangled registration, attendee comms, and yes, even gifting. Because who doesn't love a little swag with their existential event journey? Leading the charge, Natasha Alexander and Anna Sun are co-pilots of Attendee Joy. And backing them up with brilliance, Tara Schlumka, Christy Ferreira, and Nicole Taffy. Without this crew, you'd have no idea where to log in, what was happening, or whether you were even invited. Basically, they kept this from being a surprise party where nobody showed up. So drop some emojis, wave at your webcam like a confused uncle at Thanksgiving, and welcome the attendee experience team.
So is anyone else?
Welcome. I'm the stand-in for Natasha, and
There's
this
no
is
one else
the
here.
experience
Okay.
team. Go attendee experience, vibe coding, amazingness.
Fabulous. So what I'm gonna go into next is let's see, post event. I don't have content, team video. I have post event, so the book of how. So then you're gonna be standing in for Joanna as well. So just pass it on to them. I'll play their video, and you're gonna come back on stage, and then we're gonna go into Henry, and Arthur is gonna be Henry.
Last, but definitely not least, let's talk about the team who basically snooped through everyone's files and recordings like digital detectives. Introducing the post-event team, the creators of the Book of How. At the helm, Joanna Gibson Coburn, with backup brilliance from Deborah Lipsky, Jackie Giobres, and Eric Burns. They stalked our docs, raided our Zoom clouds, and pieced together how we actually pulled this off, then packaged it into a playbook event planners can actually use. Without them, this experiment would have vanished into the digital void. Instead, you're getting a what really happened manual. Think less marketing fluff, more receipts. So crank up those reactions and welcome the Book of How team, the official historians of this very weird moment in event history.
And now we're ready for the next one, and I wasn't paying attention because I have 17 inputs coming my way, so I don't know who I am or who I'm standing in for, but you can tell that I'm still here.
Joanna, you did great with the Book of How. Now we're going to go into Henry.
Great with the Book of How. And Henry, I cannot wait. Henry, I heard a rumor that you look different than what I saw last time, but get on up here.
Thrilled to bring to the stage someone who spends less time guessing about the future and more time mapping it out, Henry Coutinho Mason. Henry is a futurist and strategist whose work has shaped how some of the world's biggest brands anticipate what's next. His latest book, The Future Normal: How We Will Live, Work and Thrive in the Next Decade, co-authored with Rohit Bhargava, launched at SXSW in 2023. His earlier book, Trend-Driven Innovation, laid the foundation for TrendWatching's research, used by more than 100,000 professionals worldwide. He's delivered over 200 keynotes and workshops across 30-plus countries, known for making every session bespoke, inspiring, and most importantly, actionable. Beyond writing and speaking, he advises on innovation strategy, digital transformation, and community engagement. And if that wasn't enough, he's also co-founder of 3Space, an award-winning social enterprise recognized by Fast Company, the FT, and Nesta. Oh, and GQ once named him one of the most connected men in Britain. So if anyone can connect the dots on where we're headed next, it's Henry. Please welcome Henry Coutinho Mason.
Hello, I'm Henry Coutinho Mason. You may remember me from SXSW. That's me.
Fantastic. So for our next segment, it's going to be the Q&A. I want to do that fireside. And I'm bringing in Sarah Beth. So Liz, if you can hear us, you would be interviewing this group of experts, which would be standing in for our actual group of experts. So Arthur, Sarah, and I can show face as well. No, Pete actually enters. So Pete is going to be our other expert, and you're all going to be on stage. Just go a little bit around, and then we're going to move into whatever our next segment is. So Arthur, would you pass it on to, is Arthur passing it on to anything, or he's just leaving stage? What do we do with Arthur?
He is the always here.
Henry? Henry or Arthur?
I'm sorry, Henry.
Yeah, if anyone is ever in doubt, I'll be here. So you can always pass it to me. So
yeah,
that will be my role.
So like, because I'm thinking since he's doing his main thing, probably, I don't think he's going to pass it on to Henry. We're just going to pass it on to Q&A. We're just going to go straight into that once he's done. Yeah. Okay. So let's just say you are about to wrap up, Arthur, and I'm going to push the next segment.
And that's it for me, Henry Coutinho Mason from SXSW.
It's your turn. We've shown you the chaos, the workflows, the wins, and the fails. But what good is a human bot experiment without letting you poke at it a little? It's time for our Q&A session. Please welcome back to the stage our fearless leaders from all 7 teams. The folks behind marketing, production, partnerships, metrics and surveys, attendee experience, content, and the post-event book of how. These are the brains behind the bots. The people who argued with prompts, wrangled platforms, and survived more AI side quests than they probably signed up for. So go ahead, ask them anything. About the tools they used, the surprises they found, what they'd never try again, or how they managed to keep their sanity. No question is too big, too small, or too weird. Well, unless it's weird. Let's get into it. Q&A time with the humans who made this whole experiment possible.
And I think it's weird because it's getting weird because we got a lot of inputs and we got a lot of outputs, but I got all the people that are the brains behind the bots putting all this content together right here with me. Oh my goodness, look at us all on stage being real. Are you real? I don't know.
Real.
Anka,
Real.
why am I?
Real.
Anka, I'm seeing a transparent container in the bottom right corner. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, I think this is a new addition from StreamYard. Let me make sure that I remove that. It's the comments. It's a beta on stage. So I I need to be remembered. I don't know why it's turning on when I start. Because
I don't see it. What do you see?
No, it was there.
gone now.
What it does, like it would literally put comments from people on that right-hand side.
Yeah, it's like the restream style of
Yeah. And I'm
comments.
not happy with it. I'm not actually a big fan of it. So I have it off, but when I get back into the studio, automatically is on. So I need to be reminded not to have it on if I remember myself. But anyway, we are here. Do we know how many experts how many heads we're gonna have on stage for this segment?
We don't know how many heads we're going to have on stage for any of this segment.
Because it would be good to know, only because, again, going back to the number, if we need to turn this into like 4 and 4 or 8 and I don't know, it's like, since I only have so many I can put on stage.
I added to the run a show, so at least we'll try to get the names from everybody that wants to do the Q&A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So once this is over, we do the Q&A. Then Liz, you stay. You pass it on to basically you intro or just whatever you want to say, because it's our fireside chat and you're leading that. Let me see. Do I have? Yeah, I do have an intro for that. So you can just allude to it to cue me out when I'm ready to actually push that, and then everyone else leaves. You will stay for that. And for our test here, let's see, we have 4 stand-ins. So I'm going to remove myself, and then Pete, Sarah Beth, Arthur, you can be the stand-ins again. Sounds good.
Liz, if you look at the
format for the run a show. Make sure that that's how you're envisioning it. If you wouldn't mind, please. Do you have the link to it? Where you do the group one with Give, Gotcha Finder, Nunify, and you. Then Liz and TK, Liz and Snapsite, then Liz and Nowadays. We could bring Peter up here.
Hold on, I think I have the wrong production one. Let me see. That's production ROS, which is not the right one. Where is the right one?
It is the right one.
It is. There was nothing in it. Oh, here it is. Copy of template. Is that what I'm using? What's the actual name of the file?
It's called Master AI Hack 2025 Timeline Run OS More.
The link's in the chat too of StreamYard.
Okay, hold on. So thank you very much, Pete. Okay.
So the group one first, and then individually with each one. Is that right?
Oh, perfect. So number 18, is that where we are?
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome.
Very bottom.
Yeah. And the other ones are, let's see. So the fireside chat, group intro, and then the 5 minutes, every one is the ones that get their little individual moment. Or no, group A, 5 minutes is when I have Give, Gotcha Finder, and Unify. Got it. Okay.
Did you mean someone took out line 55 just now?
Anonymous. I don't know what that
these actually, I think we have some of these mixed up a little bit, Sarah Beth. So we need to go back and fix them because there were some ones that were financially sharing for us, and those are the ones that should have their own 5 minutes. The ones that are in kind are the ones that should be in a group. So I think you have they're switched. So you and I can get into that when we chat.
Okay. Yeah, it just went based on that spreadsheet where you had group A.
Yeah, and it's backwards. So there were some giving. Well, anyway, we'll talk through this. But at any rate, we are here and we are fireside chatting. And why should AI be in your stuff? And why did you put AI in your stuff? That's the big question. Because what is it really doing? What is it helping? Is it saving time? Blah, blah, blah.
Well, look at us, settling in by the fire, pipe in hand, suit slightly too shiny. Don't worry, it's not AI-generated tweed. Welcome to our fireside chat with the sponsors. Yes, there's an actual fire on screen. No, it's not a stock video. Probably. These are the folks who didn't just fuel this experiment. They're out there building the future of events in AI in real time. So tonight, we trade the PowerPoints for a firecrackle soundtrack, and we get to hear from them directly. Joining us, we will have Give, making giving simple and impactful. Gotcha Finder, not launched yet, but already causing intrigue. TK Events, the platform making sure this event looks like an event, not a group chat gone rogue. Snapsite, the AI with more data insights than I have corrupted files. Nunify, the event tech toolkit with a gadget for basically everything. Nowadays, the creative force blending design, AI, and strategy into what's next. And moderating these chats is none other than our fearless leader, Liz, founder of Club Ichi. She dreamed up this experiment, wrangled all of us into shape, and now she's here to guide the conversation with the sponsors who made it possible. So warm your hands on the glow of innovation, or at least your laptop screen, and let's dive into our fireside chat with the sponsors.
We've dove in.
I'm diving.
Diving.
On fire.
We're in here. Hi. Why are you using AI? Who cares? Shouldn't it just be automation? Is AI even matter? Is any of this real? Are we all in a simulation? I don't know.
Are we going to still say AI in the future, or is it just LLM?
Yeah, or do we even need to call it anything? I mean, who really says the internet anymore? I guess
World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web.
Al Gore, baby.
Al Gore, baby.
It's the World Wide Web.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. Too much fun here. So for this segment, as you go with each groups, I need a breaker, a segment breaker. So I can put those people in and out. So either a graphic that introduces, like maybe the Tiki event has their big, bold, logo on stage, where I can just put it on stage while I remove whoever doesn't need to be into the next group, and then switch to the
Can you
next
use
group.
me, or does it need to be a graphic, or can I be talking?
You could be talking, like
Just
if
give
you
me-
want to highlight you while I
That's
take
easier. Then we don't
everyone.
have to cause more work of creating more graphics and
Okay.
stuff. Then just throw me up there.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Because that way, when it's time for Jeev, Gotcha, Noonify to leave stage, then I'm just gonna go straight to you, and you're gonna do the into intermission next thing. What's happening? Who are we
Yep.
talking to? And that just means that whatever we add them, blah blah blah, and here we are. We are back to. Well, I wasn't supposed to be the one highlighted, but we are back to here basically. And we're doing the TK events, which is Peter. I saw Peter here, but I don't think he's actually joined, so he's probably working.
He's still over in the Zoom at least. So if we need to bring him over, we can.
No,
Yeah,
he's here.
I'm
He's
in
here.
Zoom, Discord, and StreamYard. I'm having terrible internet connection speeds today. Apologies.
He's like, I can't be everywhere all at once.
All right. It's like, I am everywhere else. What are you guys doing?
I'm here. I'm a fly on the wall.
Thank you. So Peter, do you know, is it Trish and you, or who else is joining that?
It would be Trish and I, or if you prefer one of us, her and I can discuss that in the coming days. And
fabulous. Sarah, it would be helpful in our run of show to add the two names for a list to give me an idea. Who am I expecting and who the heads would be. Perfect. Same thing with, now we transition into say Snapside and go to Liz. Liz does the transition. And then here is our Snapside team. They're amazing. And what did they work on? And then nowadays is just one of the girls, right, Liz? Yeah, perfect. All right, so that is that. And let me see, where is my video for the countdown? I'll make sure that I capture that because I want to listen to it. Do we go straight into the countdown and then you come back on stage, Liz?
Yeah, that's fine. Sarah Beth and I will go through the run of show so I know exactly what I'm doing at every point, but yes.
Perfect. All right, so let's just say you're passing right now. I don't know if you're passing or not, but you're wrapping this up.
Yeah, I'm wrapping up. Here we go. All the fun things. Yay.
Would you look at that? We made it. When this event began, I was a young, sprightly bot full of corrupted code and caffeine. And now, after a million years of AI demos, workshop games, Q&A, and one actual fire, I am but a wrinkled algorithm. My hard drive creaks when I stand. But let me tell you, what a ride. You've heard from the 7 teams who pulled this thing off. You've poked at the bots, survived my jokes, and maybe even learned a thing or two you'll actually use in real life. And hey, not bad for 90 minutes that felt like several geological eras. Before I shuffle back into the digital ether, a massive thank you to our sponsors, Give, Gotcha Finder, TK Events, Snapsite, Noonify, and Nowadays, for keeping the lights on and the Wi-Fi humming. And of course to Liz and the whole Club Ichi crew, for dreaming this up, holding the emergency brake, and proving that the brains behind the bots are still very much human. Now go forth, you glorious meat and machine beings. Use AI wisely, or recklessly. Either way, just don't let it write your out-of-office emails. This is Ancient Glitch, signing off. Good night, goodbye, and may your prompts always return something usable.
Love it. All right, so that's a wrap up, and bring everyone else here. And what's our ending slide?
I like old man Glitch. He's zaddy.
I love the beard.
He's
oh my
zaddy.
Awesome.
I think that the voice change with the look is just perfect. Like literally, his voice changes when you get older.
You should have seen Arthur and I were like, well, we could just pivot. He's aged. He's old now. So we're like sitting there just
Okay.
Okay,
I love it.
prompt.
That was the best. That's the best ending. So do we have an ending slide of anything? Like what's that supposed to be?
What do we want it to be?
I think this should be the after party. It should be the after party. Join our after party and link in the chat. And then we'll put the Zoom link in the chat.
Yeah.
So we need to create that. I can create it with what I have, or if anybody has something better, I'm fine with it.
Well, Arthur and I are going to sit down after this and do it.
I'm running out of time now.
Okay, yeah. What things we're running are all of us.
Because I have to do I'm doing an interview with Paula at 1:30, but I can do it after that if you are free, Sarah.
Okay. I think so. Let me look at my calendar and make sure. Of course, a big client all of a sudden decided they want like 100-person event quote by like Friday. Like, can you sign my LOA first? Like,
seriously.
So we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna stop the stream here. I think the idea of this now is solidified. What would really be helpful Monday, one, I need to send the invite and then have the link to actually run it with some of our heads, because this is the only time they will get for a run through. So they really need to be pinned down and committed. If we need to wiggle time as far as when we need to do it on Monday, we could. I'm more open in the afternoon. I have a hard stop. Actually, 9:30, that one time that I shared, or 10:30 CT time is great. I had a meeting that was hard stop, but now we moved. So it should work. But I really, really think we should have everyone that is going to be part of this join us so that they have a handle. They understand what's going on.
In which we need the names on the team, so we don't even know who to ask to do it because we don't know the names.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You want to hear? You want to hear a theme song before you go?
Sure.
A version. This is a mashup, hip hop and rock. Hard rock. Okay, here we go. You don't have to put me on full screen.
Well, I thought you were going to do a dance.
Come on. Our dance, show us your moves. Share Glitch dancing.
He's got the British hip hop accent.
This AI magic. And no one knows that I'm my own use. Since you are wrong dues, but places you will do me with a tone you. Just next to Protron, I'll put you next to Josh.
Gotta be trusting it much trouble that they are not.
I know what it can do fast. Straight through it, so till I play.
Look at that transition. That transition.
Oh my God. I love it. This should be our mashup. Should be our exit song, Arthur. I think this is perfect for our exit song because it's just like so crazy and messy. It's perfect. I do need something a little bit more like.
I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of them coming your way.
When we first start, but for exit, this is perfect. Like just like everything is
I have one that I have a theme song sung by Glitch, actually.
Oh, we need to hear that.
Old Glitch or young Glitch?
You get a point.
Oh, there's only young Glitch. Okay, here I got this. This is a good one.
All right, Glitch is ready.
Let me download this. Okay, download.
Can I get this video from you, Arthur? High res?
Yeah, it's in our drive.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't think I downloaded it. I need to get it.
Doesn't loop though.
I can loop it here if I get it.
You can't hear this yet. Okay, here we go. Here comes Glitch. Here comes Glitch. And here he is. There you go. There you go.
I love his dance moves. He's so good.
I love the hip thrust. Like, what's with the hip thrust, Glitch?
Tweak it, Glitch. Tweak. that's like twerking, but robotic.
But tweak it. Oh, that's funny. Look at the sparks. I think their favorite part of the whole thing is creating Glitch.
I think
so. Animations are subpar. Like, let's just be completely honest. They're not great.
I mean, any part of a creative project is creating something fun like that. Let's be honest.
We'll definitely have to include that in the book of how.
For sure.
We'll need that in the book of how. That'd be great.
Awesome. I like it.
So good.
Okay. I think this is good. It gives me a really good idea what we're doing, where we're going. I haven't even used half of the graphics I created, but I'll have more time to actually do that when I'm not moving so fast. Again, just knowing who is next, what other content I need to download and upload. And that should set us good. And I've been holding a pee for like an hour and a half. So I think it's time for me to
I gotta go. I will see you guys later.
See you later. Liz, did you
Thanks, everybody.
Or you want to do that later?
Thanks.
All right.
Bye, yeah, Sarah, you take a pee break and then I'll meet you up.
Where?
I'll Slack you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.